you know, being in the music business, you got to stay up on it. You can't sleep on it.
Right.
Without the music, I don't feel like I have nothing. And music is like my energy with life, because when you go through something, you can listen to music and that shit change your vibe. So for me, I give my soul to the game, and I'm still in it like that, and I ain't ready to change that.
Well, props on the new docuseries with Spotify, new cash order. Why was now the right time to put this out, Birdman?
They reached out, Spotify reached out, and they got this thing they doing with the documentary series, and I was like, it'll be a great time to showcase new talent that we have, so I was looking forward to giving a platform for our new acts.
So who are some of the new artists that's going to be featured in the doc?
You already know we got the Jacquees, the Blueface, but first will be Nino Calvin. It's a 4-part series that drop every Friday, and every Friday we're gonna drop videos for 4 weeks of new talent that's already on the documentary. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about seeing the potentials in the new acts and see what we do and what they do. It ain't about what I do, it's about what they do.
When it comes to spotting new talent, what's the checklist? What's the criteria? What are you looking for?
I just think it's a spiritual thing with me that I could see it in them before they could see it in themselves.
Right.
But the most important thing is I allow them to exercise their talent. That's one of the privileges of me being an artist, because I stopped being an artist at the peak of my career, and I gave it all to Wayne at the time. So being able to allow them to see that and letting them have an open book to do whatever they want to do and express themselves, that's when you really see what type of talent you're working with.
You know how to spot talent, man. You've been in this game for 30 years.
Definitely 30 years, right?
Right. What were some of the difficulties early on when you started Cash Money?
Just the knowledge of the game. I jumped in the game and it happened for us real fast, right? So I had to catch up. I was like 21, 22 years old as a kid in a game with sharks, so I had to learn all the ropes, and at the peak of my career as an artist, I gave it all up and gave it to Wayne and went and learned the business. But all the while, I always owned it, all my masters. I never was put in a bad situation. So for me, I just wanted to be able to give him and give whatever was coming after him a chance to be as big as they possibly could be. And I was able to open the book for him, and he was able to open the book for Drake and Nicki, and I was able to do things for Young Thug and NBA, and now I'm looking at my little nephew Nino. I think he's gonna be something special.
One of the artists I think about, BG, he once said Cash Money is an army.
Yeah.
30 years later, how have you guys maintained your dominance?
I gave my soul to it. I gave my soul to the game, and I sacrificed my life for it. Every part of every piece of my life to be successful, not just for me, everybody that was with this, but I was fortunate to be around great people who taught me every level of the game. So, you know, like right now I'm over 400 billion streams. My goal in life to have 1 trillion streams. That's my mission. That's one of my main missions.
Right.
To continue, and I want to do that within the next 3-4 years, because I want to retire real early. Because I never had a vacation in my life. At some point I want to retire and my life be a vacation for the rest of my life.
Buy an island.
Off top. Stun Island.
You always had expectations for yourself, Birdman.
I will never not do that.
Right.
I set goals and I live by them and I live for them. It gives me something to motivate myself.
What's the most significant release, in your opinion, under the Cash Money umbrella?
I mean, when you go back to Cash Money, you got to put it all back to the Hot Boys and Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, he rode the wave. He did what he was supposed to do for the brand. And I pay a lot of my contributions to Wayne. And you got a lot of artists like the Drake and Nicki, they pay their contribution to Wayne. So all that fall under the same umbrella. And, you know, Young Thug for sure. Yeah. Because I really sat down with him for like 4 or 5 years of my life and taught him. And I think he's gonna be something very, very special in the business.
Absolutely. I know it's kind of hard to pick, but what's your favorite Cash Money release?
All of them.
Oh.
I would never pick no one. But you gotta always, you know, the Hot Boys, the Lil Wayne, the BG.
Chopper City, the Ghetto.
I told Drake the same day I met him he was gonna be a legend. I seen something in him. So for him to be where he at now, it's so much motivation to see that the person you saw could be something, become that to a whole nother level. So watching what he did and what Nicki done, honestly, I think Nicki don't get the credit she deserved. You know, I come in the era when females, it was hard for them. She broke the chain. Nicki broke the cycle for females. Like, Nicki did more than any female artist ever. And you had a lot of great artists before Nicki Minaj. But Nicki Minaj changed the game for females. Nicki used to be in the studio with 9, 10 every night with us in Miami. Every single night, putting in the body of work to become who she became. So I don't think Nicki get the credit she deserved, but You know, time tells it all, but she's still, today, the biggest female in hip-hop ever.
Right.
One thing they say, numbers don't lie, and her numbers speak for itself.
Speak about lasting the test of time. Lil Wayne's funeral just debuted at #1.
Right.
You know, Lil Wayne's been doing this for over 20 years. What do you
Facts.
credit to his success?
Wayne is an animal. He was taught that
Yeah.
as a young age. You know, like, you get a kid and his daddy might be in sports, and he become his father.
Yeah.
I taught him that.
Yeah.
I taught him the game. He's like a robot, honestly. He's like a robot. All he knows is what I taught him, and that's studio and music.
Right.
And I think the funeral explains his career. He's still putting up the numbers after 20 plus years.
Right. What do you want Cash Money to be remembered for?
We break great talent.
Great talent.
We got 3 of the biggest artists in the world with the most hot 100 singles and artists ever. It's just being able to say that we did a lot, did the most. I would like to see anybody in some point in life accomplish the numbers that we accomplished. If I'm here or if I'm not here. I would like to be here to see it, because I would like to see somebody accomplish it.